Today is the challenge of all challenges. Kris and I put together the most expensive rigs we could find on the Thomann website.
Money, money,
Money, money, is it money in a rich people's world 2023? Hey, what is up everyone? My name is Guillaume.
And my name is Kris. Welcome to Thomann's Guitars and Basses.
I was going to show the background like I do usually, but
do it.
It's a whole lot of curtain.
So this is something that actually you guys asked for. We made this video just a few weeks ago, our budget rig challenge. Like who can come up with the coolest budget version of himself.
Yes.
Really. And
which I want. Please continue.
Yeah, which went really well, and we really enjoyed that. But one of the first comments under that video was, and there are a couple of those, but the first comment was like immediately, okay, you need to do the opposite. You need to go all in, no budget, like go for it. You know, everything is allowed, as expensive as it gets. And you don't have to ask twice.
I still have memories of that Harley Benton against 25,000 euro rig that we did 2 years ago or something. Yeah. And to this day, it was the most expensive rig I'd ever played. But right now it's just this measly bucket money compared to what I've assembled.
Yeah, well, you know, money is not everything. Money is not everything.
It's am very good at spending it.
So we have probably like a couple of things to help us to decide who won this challenge. First is obviously the amount of money spent. Second is how great it sounds, and does it justify the price the person spent? Well, that's very subjective, obviously. So those are the two main points, I think. Is there anything else you? The more complicated, the better. Does that matter? I don't think.
I wouldn't say more complicated as much as just sheer mass, sheer amount and weight. So the heavier rig wins.
Come on.
Is what I would say.
Heavy doesn't matter.
I'll start with the pedal board and then go into the guitar.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ha-ha!
Oh, that's...
All right.
That's sweet.
It's a very compact little pedal board.
I can tell already what's going on in the back.
Yes, but we don't know which ones and we don't know how.
2 Friedman amps. Okay, you really went all in. Okay.
I do have 2 Friedman switchers on the floor. Why? We'll see very shortly. As well as a Lele piece split, because I'm splitting into whatever, we'll see. My board consists of the Strobostorm by Peterson, very expensive tuner, into the Myriad Fuzz by Vermuram, very expensive fuzz, into the Bonsai by JHS. The Warm Audio Centavo, which is not necessarily super expensive, but just cool and incredible sounding clone. The Leslie, I was gonna say, Eventide H9 Max Harmonizer, because the H9T is still not there, so that is the most expensive modulation we own. A second modulation, because you always need 2, the Astra modulation machine by Universal Audio, as well as the Empress Echo system, fairly pricey, a bit of delay as well. As you will see surrounding the pedal board, we also have quite a lot of money.
100 Vovox cables.
We have exactly 7 6-meter long Vovox cables that are each 190 euros for a total of about 1,400 just in cables.
I have a question though.
Yes.
There's no reverb.
There is no reverb. No way. I shall present now my reverb.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Well, also my guitar to some extent. Well, to the whole extent, really.
To the full of its extent.
3, 2, 1. Don't break it.
Don't break it. Oh, no way.
All right.
Oh, that needs some explanation. And also the reverb. Okay, so it's the Vermona reverb.
Exactly.
Behind the guitar. Okay.
Because why have a pedal when you can have that, really?
Is that like an actual spring?
It is an actual spring. It is 2 spring tanks.
Oh.
Exactly. 2 channels that you can run either double mono, stereo, or serial. with
Stereo.
separate effects loop in the back and different mix controls, so that if you were to run that reverb into, let's say, several amplifiers, you could just dial in the mix to have reverb on the one side and very big and very dry on the other to keep your
gotcha.
attack that you will get from this guitar.
What is that thing? Oh my God.
That is the second most guitar that we have on the website and the most expensive that we have in stock. This is a Telecaster from Chicago. Incredible guitar player, tragic but epic death. Yeah, that guitar is master built.
And taped.
Master builder.
Master taped.
Gaffer tape. I left the label on it just in case. This is just shy of 20,000 euros dollars. 20,000. Obviously, I'm going to take
come
good
back to
care of
that
that
amount,
guitar.
buddy.
This
my
is
God. Oh my God.
this is me testing my my employee insurance, really, because I'm also just going to put it on the stool like I always do anyway. So yeah, this is my guitar.
I already have a problem with your rig.
Watch me. Comment section. Oh,
Movie.
Is that dangerous? I don't know. We'll see. And finally.
Don't move the mics.
But yeah,
I guess
there's half a metric ton of stage curtain on there.
Should I help you? Wait, I'll help you. I'll be nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're sweet.
Wait, okay.
You're
okay.
sweet.
I got this
you.
side.
Okay.
We're good. Can I let it go?
Yeah?
Yeah.
3,
Let it drop.
2, 1.
Ooh. Oh, come on. B50s?
Ta-da!
Are these the B50s?
Yeah. 2 B50s in stereo with the effects loop, please and thank you, and running into ostensibly the most expensive Marshall cabs we have, which are the historical 100 super heavy G12H30/something speakers. They're really cool and expensive. So
Oh my God.
here goes my amp rig. As you will have guessed by now, I'm running into the pedal board. I'm trying to...
Yeah, do it. Clean up.
I am running my guitar into the pedal board and then split after my drives to go in front of both amplifiers. Then running the effects loop into the Eventide, the Astra, and the Echo system. And that runs into the stereo reverb that feeds back into the effects loop.
Okay.
This is my rig. Let me wrap it up by just saying that this lovely piece of kit altogether comes at a grand total of 36,000 euros. I said 36. That's 11,000 more than my previous expensive rig. So I'm very much looking forward to the third iteration of that video.
Okay, now that you revealed your rig that costs as much as a brand new hybrid car.
Yeah, or a small house. In some countries, I hear.
Well,
I don't know.
let's start with my pedal board, which is much better. Obviously. Ta-da! It's humongous. It's
It
1.5 pedal boards.
It's
Which
there's some
is
compensation going on there, yeah.
well, I think more expensive than your board, but that was none of my concern. Honestly, it's an insane tone bender, fuzz, tuner, Univerb by J Rocket, the most expensive tube screamer you can find that's not vintage. That goes into the, again, Audio Centavo. There might be some reason for that being on both boards. I think it's not too bad. Then the pretty new Cornerstone Imperium, which is a double-sided preamp style pedal. That goes into the Janray Vemram, which is one of the most expensive overdrives ever. Goes into the P-split, Layla, on the side, that goes into a dry amp. And from the P-split, the other side goes into the modulation and time-based effects. That goes then into my wet amp, which we'll talk about in a second. The modulation is the Astra again, but I do not have 2 modulation pedals because I'm reasonable. I know it's like, why?
That pedal board screams reasonable.
It
Yes,
does.
yes, yes.
You will see. And that goes into the Strymon Volante delay, and that goes into the Empress reverb for all the juice. And it is powered by the mighty Zuma.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Strymon.
Sorry,
Yours too? Okay.
didn't mention that.
Okay, amp and guitar. Well, should I not say amps and
Do you
guitar?
want help or?
I do not know. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll come and help you. There's a little bit of money on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he put that guitar back on the stool.
Oh, yeah.
Like he doesn't care.
Careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lift it up. Lift it up.
Okay.
Lift it up. And
Okay, I think we passed the mics.
yeah, I think so. 3, 2, 1, drop. Ta-tam! Let me move this out. Wait. Don't mess up.
It's a small and compact selection.
No.
It's cute.
It's
cute.
is the most insane rig on the planet, if you ask me, which
It's
is
a cute rig.
a beautiful Imperial Mark II by Tone King, one of the sweetest combos ever. If you
It is
would like
sweet.
Fender style amps, but sort of modded, twisted, changed into being a very different amp actually, but it's based on like an American clean tone.
Yeah.
Insane, that is my wet amp. That
makes
gets
sense.
all the modulation and time bass effects. And on the other side, I have the mighty, it's so loud, the awesome HDR X50 by Porter Smith with a custom cabinet. That is the cabinet that we have in the studio. That is like a private stock cabinet, super expensive, fancy wood and everything. And obviously, let's not forget about the guitar, which is a master build.
Of course.
It's a Greg Fessler master build Telecaster. It's all baked and everything. It has an ash body and Josefina hand wound. What is it, like Blackguard bridge
yeah.
and a Twisted Telly neck pickup.
Okay.
And it is the sweetest of all black Tellys with a maple board I've ever seen.
Not gonna lie, he looks kind of cheap though. How much is it?
It's only 8.5 or almost 9,000 euros. Only. But you know, we'll talk about price tags
Your poor
and all
man's
that.
fiddle, really.
Player,
My
Silly rig.
My 36,000.
your silly rig.
Hi!
Was it?
Jesus!
Now, it was, it was all right. I was missing a little definition.
I was missing a little I know in the room, because as much as it's a stereo setup, so it's going to be stereo on the delay, on the modulations, it's wet dry on the reverb. My reverb is only affecting one side, so it sounds very big in the room, but I think what you guys are going to hear with the mics and everything is going to be a little bit more
disappointing,
massive and
I am fine with my rig only costing 21,000 euros. I do not care, and if I lose because of the price, I am fine with being the loser as long as I can keep this rig.
That's a very expensive clean tone you got there.
Honestly, my whole rig is barely more expensive than that guitar, but that says a lot because that's not a guitar I would choose to actually play all the time. That would be something I would play at home. I would, use in a studio maybe, but mostly just put it on my wall, in my living room and be really proud of myself that I can afford it. But that's the guitar I would choose. And this is exactly the rig I would choose. Maybe I would put 3 more drives on there.
But that's not the point of that video. The point of that video was to be expensive.
No. The point of the video is no budget. Like, do whatever. Go as expensive as you want.
Oh, now if you're being fiddly about how we're going to call the video, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair.
It's like, you can get whatever, go as expensive as you want. I did that, and I think I would not swap a thing.
If we're manipulating the rules and quoting Aerosmith, let's go.
No. That's a massive minus point for me because I'm like, what, 14 or what, 9,000 euros short of yours? Something like, whatever. We're at 36, right?
36,
so
yeah,
15,000 short.
You can almost buy a second guitar for that amount of money.
Almost.
Okay. No, I appreciate that you stayed true to yourself, picking a telly and using pedal gain and everything.
And I really appreciate you finally choosing a telly.
It's cute.
By the way.
I think not only do I win because of the budget, but also because my rig is just more versatile.
Is it?
Yeah. I've got actual amp gain. You're gonna try to do a high gain sound with two tube screamers?
Can you show me your fuzz tone, please?
Sure.
What was that at the end? Can you turn on? Good. Yeah, well, I mean, that's not an issue of the pedal. We know that because it worked yesterday on its own. It's just the way you set it up. So just as a short reminder, here's my fuzz tone.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's a Germanium fuzz. It does that. Like, oh.
Yeah, mine was thicker.
The noise floor was thicker, yeah.
Mine was thicker,
All
as long as you don't play it.
All right. You guys let us know who had the better approach. Was it like, just go for whatever you want, and even if it's not the most expensive, or did I totally lose this one and he nailed it with his ridiculously expensive?
Think of attitude. If you're gonna stand alone in your bathrobe, in your living room with your tiger and your pet shark, do you want a little combo? Or do you want to
Don't
412s?
do pet sharks and
Pet sharks and robes, that's the whole point. If you've got 36,000 euros to blow on a guitar rig, you have a pet shark. Put yourself in the mind of someone with a pet shark and a pet tiger. And now, you tell me, wouldn't it look cooler? Seriously, just like, picture yourself standing in front of that and feeling the power, shaking your robes.
That's good.
I rest my case. You guys let us know in the comments what you would have done.
I need to jam with this gentleman on these two ridiculous rigs. See you down there in comments and meet you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.